Barbecue season is coming up. It's getting warm outside, but you may need to be taking some safety precautions you didn't know you should be taking, and Allie Spencer is here with LDS Hospital to tell us just what we need to know.
Yes, as temperatures heat up, you actually have an increased risk for foodborne illness. And so, yeah, it does not sound good. Things like E. coli and salmonella and Campylobacter and Staph aureus, all these things, and it's a lot higher percentage rate over the summer.
Why is that?
Because temperature-wise, bacteria thrive in warmer temperatures. So between 80 and 140 degrees is when we really see the most growing of bacteria. So we want to stop that.
Spring has sprung and they are active. Well, you're talking temperature, but a thermometer can actually be helping us to be safer.
100%. I use my thermometer, especially when it comes to grilling and being outside, because you want to make sure you're getting those foods at high enough temperatures so you kill all that bacteria.
And what is a high enough temperature?
Okay, so for ground chicken, so turkey or chicken, ground or whole, we want it to get at least 165. Any ground meat, whether it's pork or beef, to 160. And for full solid pieces of beef or pork or veal, lamb or fish, we want to get to 145 degrees.
Okay, so before we even get it cooked to those safe temperatures, you're going to be handling that meat. And how can you stay safe doing that?
Number one, you got to watch your hands. So wash them, first of all.
And watch them.
Wash them, wash them, watch them. But because these are where all the bacteria is going to spread from, okay? So first of all, wash your hands. It doesn't have to be with an antibacterial soap, but wash for at least 30 seconds and make sure that, especially ladies, that we're getting underneath our nails, okay?
Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that.
So wash beforehand and wash anytime you touch anything raw. And this is where the watching comes. My husband makes fun of me because after I wash things, I'm walking around like this because I don't want to touch, you don't want to touch the sink, you don't want to touch any utensils, don't touch your countertop because you are spreading bacteria each time you do.
Ooh, there is bacteria all over my house. I can tell you that right now. How can this help with that?
Okay, so the other thing is I want to talk about cutting boards. So I love using plastic cutting boards. It's great. You'll see we have all these different colors. So you can color coordinate, right? So red is going to be things like beef. Yellow could be chicken. Blue could be fish. Green is fruits and vegetables, so that you're keeping them completely separate. You don't want to mix raw with raw with cooked, okay?
And what about after we've used, say, the red one, and we're cooking our beef on, or not cooking our beef on it, but we're preparing the beef on it, how do you sanitize that?
Okay, so what I love about plastic is that you can just throw them in your dishwasher, or you can use a bleach. So you can do 1 to 10 ratio of bleach to water, and that'll sanitize your cutting boards.
Okay, but as a professional, you would say, I'm quoting you, Allie Spencer, I can just put it into the dishwasher because I get nervous. I'm spraying everything with bleach, then I'm putting it in the dishwasher.
No, it's going to kill it once it's in the dishwasher. So just stick it in there, make sure you wash your hands, and you're good to go. I try not to reuse. So if I'm using my meat cutting board, I don't use it again later, right? You want to get a fresh plate. And a word about wood cutting boards is I really try and reserve my wood cutting boards for things like bread and for fruits and for vegetables because it's a little bit harder to sanitize these, and so I really try and minimize using raw meats on it.
Okay, but if you are trying to sanitize it, if that's all you've got, bleach?
Bleach and water.
Bleach and water.
It'll clean it right up.
Just keep spraying till that bottle's gone. That's what we're going to do. Any more tips that people really need to know for barbecue season?
A couple things as far as not mixing raw with cooked is keep in mind your marinades, right? So that if you're marinating your raw meat, either you cook that marinade or you completely throw it out, right? That you don't want to use that to season your meat. And just be really cautious, like if you're using tongs and moving meat to the grill, that you're switching out and using a different pair of tongs with your cooked meat when it's done.
Such important things to be remembered for the barbecue season, and I think I'm doing all of them wrong. So I'm very excited to do it right coming up this weekend. Thank you so much, Allie, for being here and teaching us what we can do to make our barbecues more safe. For more information, visit ldshospital.org/healthy living, and of course we will link them from our website.
Thanks.